I'm ready to pod.
Yeah.
All right, man. We here. Episode 124 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick.
Young Cardi, we in the building, man.
Yeah, man. We are here. How you feel?
Man, how you feel?
I feel amazing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel
right. I always start off the pod, so your turn. But you feel good?
Yeah, man. Like we're gonna talk about the pod for a minute, as y'all are gonna see. Like as we're building things up and new developments are coming with the pod. You're probably seeing it, but we're not even close to done yet. If, like you said, if you've been from the beginning, like this feels really good. Like something started in 2017, 18-ish, from nothing. Like finally,
ground up.
Yeah, finally getting to a point where we wanna show it to everybody.
Right.
We've always wanted everybody to see the craft and know what it was that we did. But it's great now. Like I feel really good about the pod. Yeah. I've always felt great about what we started and what we created. But
it's just like what Nipsey said, bro. Like you can't quit. You just got to be consistent, you know. And like you said, it's been 3, 4, 5 years of just consistency. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to pay off. So it's just a good feeling, man. I feel good as well. I'm on a high, like I always say, but I'm gonna keep saying it because the frequency that I'm on, the way I'm vibrating, I want more, you know? So
same.
I feel good, man. I'm blessed. The pod, like we was talking about, you see the advancements, the improvements, and right now we just having fun. Like we just trying stuff. We just getting our feet wet. So like you keep mentioning, there's going to be more developing, but we just appreciate it. Everybody that's supporting, the new supporters, man, we getting a lot of new supporters. Shout
out to the listenership. Shout out to the viewership. We're back on YouTube. We see y'all on YouTube. We see the viewership. Shout out Fraternity University.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Assurance DNA.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Apple.
Yes, sir. Shout out my mama.
Shout out my mama. Shout out my sister.
Everybody, man.
Yeah. Go get you some Channing Says too. Wow. How was your week?
Shit. My week was good, man. It was a cool little week. It went by like each day I made it count. I'm gonna just say that like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever I said I wanted to get done that day, I got it done.
Right.
And so that's just how I've been moving lately. So it was a cool week, man. Just a nice little play-ass week. Weekend was cool. I just kicked it, and now we potting. So yeah, I'm good. How was your week?
It's been a really good week. Of course, like we talked off pod. I don't think I said this. I fell into a much better situation. So I left the Bay C. So I've been settling into the new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really good. Weekend was amazing. I'm glad I'm here to pod. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Great.
That's good, man. That's good. Let's get it, man. What you got up for us?
We talked about Jussie last time that.
We did.
We talked about Jussie Smollett last time we came in here.
Yep.
We talked about how he got sentenced to 150 days, 6 months, something like that, 5-6 months. Mm-hmm. But he's out. He put that cash up. How do you put cash up on a sentence?
Man, his situation is different. I don't know what kind of sentence he got.
How do you put cash up on a sentence?
How long was he in there?
6 months.
No, how long was he in there?
Oh, less than 7 days. Hey, I salute Jussie.
Like, what's good?
The only reason why I'm not talking my shit on this is because we see people on the other spectrum that are not black that have this happen all the time. And over things that they might have done. Mm-hmm. And it always just goes under the rug. So let Jussie's under the rug. Just let Jussie go.
I was about to say.
Run, Jussie, run.
Money. Money talks, son.
No, that money talk definitely for Jussie.
You said run, Jussie, run. But I think something so I was watching the video with his lawyers and they trying to prove something. I don't know, but they really trying to get him off.
Like,
bro.
Oh, he's out? What do you mean? Get him off?
I mean, he's out on bail.
How do you get off on bail and he's already been sentenced?
I don't know what type of sentence he
okay.
got,
I think that he's appealed his case.
Yeah, that's what I like.
He's posted bail while his appeal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
they're going to turn that shit right around.
Right. I think that's what it is. I don't think they just let bro walk out there.
360 since you was talking that shit.
Facts.
Do you think he goes back to jail?
Yeah. But like I said, I don't know too much. So let me step back. I don't know too much about what's going on in the court, like the appeal and all that. So I really don't know.
Yeah, they could be appealing some clerical error.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I ain't been paying that much attention to it, bro.
All I'm gonna say is free Jussie. I believe you did all of that shit. But free Jussie. Like I said, it happens all the time on the other side. It just gets swept under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. Do what you need to do, Jussie. If he can get off, get off.
All right. He said free him till it's backwards.
Yeah. Free. I don't want to see Jussie backwards. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Thanks.
You want to get more into music?
Yeah, what you got?
There was only a couple singles that dropped. Coi Leray. We talked the Blick Blick.
Yeah, man. We was
I think I played it for you for the first time.
Yeah, we had linked up over the weekend, and that was my first time hearing it. And we was talking, you know what I'm saying? We was going over shit for the pod, but we was talking, and we was like, "Hey, bro, run that song back." And I was like, "Bro, I swear I was just gonna play that hoe back." That would sound nice. I wasn't expecting it.
It came out Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever you want to call the day of drops. It was really the first thing I went to because there wasn't anything too big that dropped this week. But when I went into it, I'm like, okay, Coi Leray did her thing, and I'm listening to Nicki's verse, and that's when I sent that text to y'all, and I'm like, okay, this is a Nicki verse. Nicki's dropped 2 verses with Lil Baby, and she didn't do half of what she just did with Coi Leray. That's a good track. That track's gonna go up. Whether you like Nicki or you like Coi Leray, that's a hit song.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker gonna boom.
It booms everywhere you need it to boom. It booms in the car. That booms in the club. That booms with the ladies.
Yep, and they dropped a music video as well. So it was planned. It was very calculated, and I think it's gonna have much success. Shout out Coi Leray. Speaking of that, did you get into Nicki's interview that she had with Joe?
I still haven't gotten into it.
Damn, bro. But anyway,
it's the only one that I haven't gotten into yet. You watch Smirk?
No, I didn't finish. I didn't finish it yet. He's slacking on God. But no, Nicki in her interview, she shouted out Coi Leray. She gave her a big up. She was like, she a trendsetter. You know the braids?
That's her thing.
Yeah.
Trendsetter.
Yeah. So, but she like
the
paid
braids.
her respect to her. Yeah, she was talking about the braids. Nicki was talking about how her braids, Coi Leray started wearing these certain type of braids, and then everybody started wearing them.
What the ones A$AP Rocky one?
I don't know what braids. It's like the.
No, you saw what I did there.
Chill out. But no, that's what I wanted to just say. Like, so to see this, because she, gave her ups to Coi Leray, she paid respect, and then to come out and do this song and video with her, like, Nicki ain't with the beef shit. That's what it's just coming to me. Like, she trying to put the younger artists on. I think this is a good move for both sides.
I feel like Nicki ain't with the beef shit, but Nicki definitely picks sides with who she's not on the beef shit with.
Yeah. She picks sides as far as who she want to fuck with.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Because, the whole situation with the City Girls and how they said something, then try to mingle, but I think that was just done to be done. I don't really think.
I think Nicki only made that up with them for promotion.
I was just about to say exactly. That's how I feel. Like we won't get a song.
You're deaf.
Yeah,
you don't need that kind of song.
Right.
Do you think we benefit from the City Girls Nicki Minaj song?
No. You benefit more with this. Coi Leray. Right now you do. Absolutely. City Girls had their time. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I was just about to say.
When we was in college, that was City Girls time. 2016, 2018-ish. 19 maybe.
19, 18, 19.
Yeah. That was their time.
I'm not saying it's over.
No, I'm not either, but I'm saying that was their time. That was their high. I don't know if they ever get back to that. I don't think the women want to hear those songs that was turning us up in college like that as much as they do now. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know what women want to hear right now.
Yeah.
What do you think is the target right now for like female artists? What are we moving into? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Everyone has their own different style. That's what I like. Everybody chases the same style in men's rap.
Right.
All of the women have a different
so versatile,
style,
bro. Yeah, it's very versatile. I think a lot of the women rappers sound like different. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even. I can't even compare them to nobody in.
I have a question after this, and then we'll get into something because we're deep into this. Has Cardi B quietly retired on us?
No, It's a label decision. Cardi B, it will benefit from a world that's not COVID restricted.
Right. She hasn't dropped an album in over 4 years.
Right. On purpose. Definitely on purpose. But
how do you re-enter the game like that? It's easy to do it if you're a singer. It's hard to do it in rap. Rap changes fast.
Yeah.
Rap's getting real again.
I don't know, because I don't even know what style. Say if she picked a style that's popping right now in the rap game from a woman's standpoint, I don't even know where she would fit right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying, like, if she tries to fit now or tries to bring her own like new sound, I don't know. I don't know how Cardi B sounds, bro. It's weird. Like it can't sound like 2018. It can't sound like Invasion of Privacy. That's what it's called, right?
What female rappers do we want to hear right now?
Nicki.
I was gonna say, do we want to hear Nicki?
Yeah, I do. Cause she ain't dropped neither.
Niggas want to hear Lotto.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about her today.
Niggas want to hear Coi Leray. Mm-hmm. Megan Thee Stallion.
They still want to hear Meg. Yeah. They do.
We're not gonna get into what we talked about.
Not yet, man.
All right, cool. Same with Tory.
Yeah.
Even the playing grounds for you guys.
Right. I'm neutral.
Oh my God. They don't even believe me. All right. Lil Durk dropped the deluxe.
Yeah, just a song. It was called Computer Murderers to the 7220 album. I don't understand the song. Like it wasn't needed in my opinion. I feel like it was another like response to, the whole beef and everything that's going on.
If this is the track that I'm thinking about, I need to actually play this just to double check and make sure I've heard it. I might not have heard this song, but it did sound like another diss-ish type track.
That's the type of shit I got from it. It's a drill.
But yeah, like that's his style.
Yeah, but it don't fit the album. I'm not mad at him making a song that's to a sound that we accustomed to. Obviously I get that, but his album was so good. That song wasn't needed. You didn't need to drop just one little song. Like, who cares?
See, I'm not sure if I've heard this track. I'm gonna have to play this back.
I don't really enjoy it that much. I don't think it was needed. His album, I know we talked about it last week. I sent you a text in a group this past week. I was like, hey, this Durk album is really good. I played that album all week long. I couldn't stop listening to it, bro. I don't know.
I played through it a couple times. It wasn't something that I played all week. That Benny, I played that Benny all week. I can't lie. That Benny and the Dave East. I played. Did you end up getting into the Dave East?
No, man.
See, look at you. And he said, like, listen. You remember last spot? He was like, I don't say this about every album, but like this one, I'm actually gonna listen. He's a fucking liar.
Damn, dog.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, I'm gonna get to it, bro. I was just in a mood this week. I was on the vibe.
My bad, man. Yeah, I was in the the real bar spitters mood this week. It was Spitter, Conway, Benny the Butcher, Dave East. Yeah.
That's how you feeling? Okay. I know the type of time you on.
Yeah, man. It's that springtime vibe.
Yeah.
Need that. Where else are we at with it? Key Glock?
Key Glock dropped, so he's doing a deluxe as well to his Yellow Tape 2. So there's 3 songs out. One is called Painkillers. Of course, the Proud one that was on the little Long Live Dolph album. But then he dropped a song called Play for Keeps.
This Play for Keeps.
Man.
You played, this was another song that you played for me over the weekend.
Yeah, so.
Crazy.
Man, this song is, to me, I don't know what it is, but this song sounds like no other song that I've ever heard from Key Glock before. This
shouldn't be on this deluxe. This should be on. Is it crazy to think that after this album, after Dolph's passing, I already want to hear a different type of album from Key Glock?
Yeah.
Like the deluxe, I like the deluxe, but I want to hear the new album now. Mm-hmm.
My thing is though, with this deluxe, I'm gonna pull up some information, but this sound, the way, like from the first time I heard it, I was like, this sounds like no other Glock song that I've heard before. And I don't know, it was just something that was different. The way he was rapping, the ad libs, he was singing. You know, I was like, this, like, that is a complete song. So I agree with what you're saying. Like, yeah, you should have kept this one maybe for an individual project. But what I want to say about this deluxe, I think he's dropping hella songs. So I think this is gonna be like maybe a whole
2-part album.
Yeah, look, nigga, it's like 10 new songs.
Oh, his deluxe is a different album.
Is what it's seeming like. There's still 7 more songs that we are gonna hear. So it's gonna be 10 songs in total. So we'll just see what happens. I don't know, but we talked about it before. I kind of want to go into it a little bit more as far as what's next for Glock. So how do you feel? You had mentioned earlier about him sounding different, but what do you think was next for him after hearing this, or just in general?
I think I said this before, but I think y'all turned me down. Glock has the chance to really be a star artist, even signed to Empire. But like I said, signing to a major would take Key Glock to an entirely different level.
Yeah,
he can still do what he needs to do over at Empire, make his bread independently. But he has what it takes to be a star artist. Like he could be an A-list artist. Mm-hmm. He could be up there.
Yeah.
He never leaves PRE though. But do you think he could take, because it's independent, PRE and get it distributed through a major?
Maybe. But I think for where they are right now, the relationship that they already built with Empire, I don't think it happens. Your idea is great, though. I think I kind of, when we had brought it up before, I think I had the same stance that I have now. Just saying, like, I think he would still benefit more on where he is now. Yes,
he will. He will.
I know the label can care. I know what you mean.
His life will.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I'm just saying, like, I agree, though. Like, if he was with Atlantic, he could be, like you said, an A-list star. Like, nigga, he could be one of the top niggas in the game. So
that's best for his career.
For his career, obviously. But yeah, due to the relationship that's already built with Empire, everything, I don't think he ever goes that route. And then, like you said, he's good either way.
Yeah, and when you start, if you a millionaire, independent, and like Empire is still independent. So that's why I'm saying that. Mm-hmm. If you get to make $1 million independent, you probably are in the mindset that, what the hell do I need a major for? I can make another $1 million just like I made the last $1 million.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
A major's probably not on his brain.
Yeah.
And he's a star to himself. And he's a star to everybody.
Yeah, it would be nice to see, though. But still, this song makes me think that, we finna get some of the best Key Glock that we've heard.
It makes me question whether we definitely have another album on the way, or not.
Oh, he has to. He's the lead person at his label, man. He gotta drop.
He's still dropping tapes from his deluxe.
Maybe this is the route that he chose to go. Who knows?
Oh, this is supposed to be the new album?
I don't know. That's what we were just saying. Like,
okay. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I have no idea. We'll see. But there's 3 songs out. I just want to touch on the other songs. So Painkillers, and then the other one, The Proud. So those 3 songs, like I said, have all dropped since Dolph passed. All of them are slide. So I'm
all of them are good. The first one. What was
bag.
The first one that he did the video for?
Proud.
Yeah, now that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the one where he shot out Dolph and everything. He talked about that shit, but it's just gonna be interesting to see.
Lil Uzi dropped. I didn't hear this. Lil Uzi and Nigo.
Yeah.
Nigo. Is it Nigo?
I still don't know how to pronounce it, but I know who he is now.
He's the head creator of, the CEO of.
Babes. And they created Baby Names.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Listen, we were talking about you a couple episodes ago. My apologies.
Right.
We didn't say anything bad, but we just didn't know. Hey, look.
I didn't know.
Yeah. How Pharrell was talking to Kanye.
Right.
Look, I didn't know. Look, I didn't know the skills.
Right,
I didn't know.
I know now. I didn't know.
I didn't know. Okay.
Facts. But so obviously we talked about it before. He's doing some type of joint album or project.
A collab album, obviously.
Yeah, where I guess he's just showing off his production skills. But this is the 3rd or 4th one. He got one with ASAP. Who was it?
Kid Cudi,
and then Push.
Now that I know who you are, we do need Wayne and Soulja Boy. We do need Wayne and Soulja Boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy.
Why?
Babe?
No, I know.
You heard I got me some bathing apes?
Facts.
Yeah, just sample that. Throw Soulja Boy on there. Now I want to hear this.
Right.
Now I'm going back and I'm piecing all of these songs together.
Right, exactly. And I just pulled it up so we could go over it. So the Kid Cudi, A$AP Rocky, and then the last one, Pusha T.
These are all people that definitely wore Bape back in the day.
Yeah. This is people that's in the fashion game, also rap game type shit. You know what I'm saying? So this one, though, is my favorite out of the four. I can't believe you didn't hear it. We should have played it.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear this.
This is my favorite one out of the four that's dropped.
Yeah, we should play this later. I mean, do you want me to play it?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
It sounds real good. No, I'm just saying, like, we'll get to it after the pod, but shit, his tape gonna bang. I'm curious to see who he grabs next. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm excited to actually hear this.
Yeah. See how we walking back everything that we said. We scared.
Damn, do we suck? No, I'm just playing.
We scared the nigga gonna come get us.
Music on the way though. Lil Nas X. He teased 2 new songs. One we don't really need to get into just because we don't talk about, like, Saucy Santana's not that big of a rapper.
Yeah.
But he stated that he has a track on the way with Youngboy.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking here?
I have no idea. I have no idea how that song is gonna sound.
You know, I came in here last week and I talked about how I liked where rap was going, right? And then they go and fuck it up with this. I like Lil Nas X and I like NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
They should never be on a song together, but this might be how, like, 2 ugly parents make, like, a really good looking baby. This might be like that. This could be amazing next Friday or whenever.
Yeah, whenever it drops.
I don't know when this comes out. I just made that up. Don't go off of my release dates.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
When you saw this, what were you thinking?
Nothing. I just laughed. I was like, I gotta send this to y'all because I don't know how that sound. I don't know how the one with Santana goes sound. I'm like, what is going on right now?
We're thinking this is real though.
Yeah, the song was in a audio file, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't cap.
I don't know, man.
Because you know Lil Nas X likes to joke around. I'm not saying he's a liar at all. I'm saying he likes to joke around.
Yeah. And he funny. This shit that he be doing be hilarious. I've seen it, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Pre-2022 or pre-2021, NBA Youngboy doing this. Now it sounds kind of believable though, right?
It does.
He's doing a lot of commercial like work. It sounds believable.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I actually do want to hear it though. Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
Yeah.
I just want to hear what it's gonna sound like. It is crazy?
Yeah. You're a fucking maniac.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yo, we dropped like 27 F-bombs. Fuck.
It's all good.
No, yeah, I'm good. Welcome to the Rise and Grind podcast.
Yup.
That's all I wanted to get into. I want to hear it though.
Okay.
Lil Baby's on the way. You can tell he's on the way.
Wait, what, an album? That's what he said?
He said it's going to be a nasty summer.
Oh, yeah, he said it's my turn again. This was after Durk dropped.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah. What do you feel? With him saying that it's my turn again, what do you feel?
I think he's about to tear the game up. What do you mean? Is he about to drop a My Turn too?
No, nigga. I'm just saying he used it as like a reference. Like the album was called My Turn, but he was just like, it's my turn to drop.
There's an album coming this year. If he's saying that in March and we have until December, we definitely get Baby. And we're talking about artists in the microwave rap age. We're not talking about whether we get this from Jay or Ye or some shit like that, and it might not come for 2 or 3 years. It's already been 2 years.
I was about to say it's been 2 years, so yeah, it's definitely coming.
It's on the way. Did you see?
Who?
Did you see that Jada and Bow Wow shit?
Was it Bow Wow for real? I thought that was a lie. Not Boward Wowzer.
Yeah. Boward Woward.
Woward, that's what it is.
They be saying Boward Woward. That is insane. They be letting this man. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's what the streets said. But we can go back in because I care about Lil Baby's music more.
So I definitely think that he gonna tear the summer up too, or whenever he drop, he gonna tear it up.
I don't mean to go into the same argument or the same conversation that we had last week. I'm just touching for a second. Do they have this? We talked about how the game is changing. Do they have this shit in a chokehold?
Who?
Baby and Durk.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like this hours right now, like you're not the biggest rapper, you're not the best rapper. I am.
Oh, between them two?
Like us two, like I'm not saying like between each other. I mean like, do them two together have this entire rap game in a fucking chokehold?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's not up for grabs at all.
It's a few other artists that you maybe could throw in there, but no, it's really them.
Golly.
Does that not make you feel good?
No, I just thought it was more up for grabs than last week.
I don't know.
I'm cool with it. You know, like we said last week, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad that he haven't dropped since 2020. You know, he needed to take his time because I know he teased last year. Remember, we thought last year it was coming. He was just like he been tweeting now. He was doing that shit last year. So if we do get something, maybe. But if we,
no, we're getting out.
Nah, yeah, we are. Let me stop playing.
And going back between the two of them, I wanted to slide back to Lil Durk for a second because we didn't talk on it. Durk did 120 on his album.
Yeah, I told you. Remember, I said last week. I said like 130 projected.
You're right.
Yeah,
I was never questioning you at all because we know how Lil Durk is. No, he's like that. He's a true.
Mm-hmm. One of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best, bro.
You definitely need to peep that interview that he did with Gillian Wallow.
I seen about like 20 minutes of it, but I'm gonna finish it. Them niggas just was in the trenches. I'm like, damn, I had to. It was just a bad time. The time I tried to watch it, I
like that though.
Yeah, I had to turn it off because I just wasn't ready to watch it all the way through. I got busy, so I was like, I gotta come back to this when I got time. But yeah, that shit was cool. They went to the trenches. Them niggas, you know, on the block in Chicago with his people in a house full of like 100 niggas.
Set $1 million on the table.
$1 million worth of game.
Put D Thing's ring on the top.
Yeah. Definitely. You watched the whole thing already?
Yeah.
Okay. Nigga, you need to watch Nicki.
You're right. No, I'm gonna watch that today.
Need to watch it for sure.
Want to take a dive back, Kendrick? We started with Kendrick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Open with Kendrick. It's been 7 years since To Pimp a Butterfly.
Damn.
That's crazy to think I was we were seniors in high school. Yeah, time moves fast. We'll see you at the reunion.
Planned by yours truly.
Oh yeah,
and our boy Hop.
We need to get working on that next year. Keep it 100.
Yeah.
Look at us. But 7 years since To Pimp a Butterfly. Looking back, hindsight's always 2020. Mm-hmm. Immediately when this came out, everyone in rap culture sat this next to Dark Fantasy. They put it past Dark Fantasy. It's been labeled like the greatest or one of the greatest albums of the generation or the decade. I've seen people since, like, of course, put Kanye's back there. But how do you feel now that we're sitting in 2022 about To Pimp a Butterfly?
Good question, man. So obviously this is a great album. Great album. I love it when it came out. I love it now every time it come back on. You know, I'm always playing the songs. How do I feel just personally, or how I feel just as far as what you mentioned? Like, is it one of those greatest albums to me?
Yeah, when you sit back, hindsight, like I said, hindsight's always 2020, and you sit this next to Kendrick's albums, and you sit this next to the albums that we would consider some of the greats. Mm-hmm. Does it sit up there with you still?
No. Remember, we had this argument. I said, I think I was saying, damn, like if you make me choose right now, I pick Damn over To Pimp a Butterfly. I think that's what I had said or something like that.
You still pick that? You still?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not me saying that this is a bad album or nothing. Like I enjoy To Pimp a Butterfly still, but if I'm ranking my Kendrick albums, it's probably third.
Yeah, no, it's third for me. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, it's third. What do you rank Kendrick's albums? Hold on one second.
Good Kid, Damn, and then probably To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay. I think I'm ranking it Good Kid, Section 80, Damn, To Pimp a Butterfly.
So fourth.
Yeah, but even in that, somehow it's still better than those other albums in different ways.
It's better like from
the artistic standpoint.
And then as far as like the acceptance of society. You know what I mean? Like it's a great storytelling album.
It's like it's live music.
Yeah. It's just a good album. So I understand why they want to maybe put this on their list like one of the best albums of the decades. I understand because
like, it's mind blowing. Yeah, it's mind blowing.
It tells a story, bro. Like it's like a book. You know what I mean? It's like a short story, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's why it may get that acclaim. But for me personally, it's gonna sit like third on my list as far as if I'm ranking Kendrick.
Does it sit in like your top 10 or 20? Well, let's say albums of the decade. It definitely sits in your top 5 or 10, right?
If Kendrick only gets one choice, I'm not picking To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking. So in the decade, if he doesn't get one choice, does Kendrick go more than one time in albums of the decade?
Absolutely. He could go 3 for 3 with them.
In top 5?
Oh, I thought you were saying just top 10, 20.
Okay, say we have a top 5. Because they say this is the greatest.
Yeah, Kendrick goes in there for sure with Good Kid, probably.
Absolutely, he goes for Good Kid. He goes more than once, though? He goes for Damn, too?
No, he don't go for Damn. Which one won the prize? Damn?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly? Okay. Then it'll probably be To Pimp a Butterfly.
I believe it was To Pimp a Butterfly, correct? I don't
fucking know.
Fuck this guy.
Right? When is he dropping? Shit,
oh my gosh, we're talking about all this.
Right, like, nigga, where the fuck is Kendrick at? It's crazy how we forgot.
Yeah, because I didn't really want to bring up how I lied about the Super Bowl.
What'd you say?
That he'd have a track out like that Friday. Is he anywhere in sight?
I don't know what's going on over there. Damn.
We make it out of the year. Damn was the one that was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, or that's what it was, a Pulitzer Prize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Told you. Damn is like that. But no,
does he make it out of 2022 without an album out?
Nah, Kendrick coming, bro. Kendrick got to come this year.
Pause.
Damn. No, I'm on.
And I'm like, oh.
Right. I wasn't looking up, so I didn't even know.
Pause.
I'm gonna walk that one back. My fault.
Yeah, man. But
did you answer the question though? Okay, back to the ranking. So we were saying top 5. I think
albums of the decade.
Yeah. So Good Kid go in there, but you was asking like what would go next? Damn it, To Pimp a Butterfly.
To me, To Pimp a Butterfly would go in there. I said damn, but now that I'm thinking about it, artistically, To Pimp a Butterfly goes in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
Damn goes in there after that, but I don't think it goes in a top 5.
You can't give Kendrick 3 of them hoes. Shit, we being
top 5 albums of the decade.
We being nice, giving nigga 3.
I give Kendrick 2, I give Drake 2, and I give Ye 1.
That's fair.
Dark Fantasy, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same,
Good Kid,
To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's fair.
You don't get the 2010s without those 5 albums.
Yeah.
There's more that you don't get elements of the decade from, but
yeah, those are like
essentials.
Right. Mount Rushmore
commercially.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. 7 years though, and it's been 5-6 years since his last album. So that's what he's saying. Like, when is Kendrick gonna drop?
All of these rappers are retiring, and we just don't know it.
Yeah.
You're never getting another Cardi B album. I want you to know that. Female listeners, listen. Listen to me, hear me, and hear me good. No, hear me and hear me good. Okay. No, I was just playing. It's nowhere in sight, though, just like that. When do you see her dropping? And we'll move on.
Next year.
2023?
I don't think.
She goes half a decade without dropping an album?
Shit, bro. Because Nicki is coming this year. So they're going to try to pin them.
Is that beef over with?
Nah.
I thought that motherhood would bring this.
Maybe, bro. And that's why you got to watch Nicki's interview. Because, like, motherhood that's changed her.
I started it. They started the interview talking about motherhood, but right. I didn't.
You could tell like Nicki approaching the game way different than she did, back the Young Money era. She's just more like mature as far as like how to handle the game, and Nicki's about to come back and take the crown.
You think so?
Nigga, absolutely.
Did you hear Bussin'?
I did.
That's Come Back and Take the Crown music?
No.
I like what she did with Coi Leray, and that's letting me know, like, okay, the dog and Nicki, like, still in there. She can make this music.
Yeah.
She can't do that. She got to really bring everything to the table, and she's letting us know she really has an album coming out.
And I think she's going to.
This is a huge... Thank you. Let me stop. This is why I fucking love Nicki Minaj. All right. Look what's going on, people. This is a great rollout. She's rolling the shit out of it. If an album comes out, what is it, March? If an album comes out by the end of April, that's how you roll an album out.
Yeah, I still think that may be too close. I think maybe summer, May.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
April's like Drake time.
Because I think right now, I still think one of those songs goes on the album, which is going to be the one with Baby. Do we have a problem? But I think
that's okay to go on the album. We can do that.
So I'm just thinking right now, I think Nicki just testing the waters. So you asked earlier, Cardi B, how does Cardi B come back if she comes back? Nicki had been gone for a long time as well. So okay, let me put this track out. I'm going to give them, do we have a problem? I'm going to give them Bussin'. Let me test the waters. Let me see
but Nicki's
what people
old.
sound.
That's why she was doing that, I think.
You think it's about her age or how long she had been out of the game? I don't think your age matters.
No, you're right.
Because Cardi B is the same situation. Like you asked earlier, what does she do when she come back? Nicki, what do I do when I come back? I'm going to test the waters. Let me do this song. Let me do this feature. See what sticks. Boom, boom, boom. She already got a list of songs for her album. But then she's doing this. Then boom, she could touch her album up and then she'd drop her album. So I think that's how you come back.
They don't reconcile?
What do you mean?
They don't do some Kanye Drake shit?
Who?
Nicki and Cardi B.
I don't know. What is the beef anyways? Do you even remember what it was from the beginning? I know it had something to do with the Motorsport song during that time, but
there was a line, I guess, that Nicki had on Motorsport that she wanted Cardi to say, that she was passing the torch to her or some shit like that. She didn't want to say it. They had already had some beef, some tension in between there. Then they got into that Nicki's camp and Cardi got into it at that fashion show.
Okay.
Everything spiraled from there.
It's
then
coming back now.
The Queen radios, they're talking about each other's children, things like that. Family fights between camps. And
it's been a minute. Appreciate it. Yeah, needed just a little refresher. But do they reconcile?
It was really bad.
Yeah, it's just been so long.
With guys, this might, like, because it's a little different. Like, you fight, you get over it. Like, but guys hold grudges too, and sometimes it's beef forever. So it's really no difference. Do you see this ending?
Right now, no.
Damn, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I think Nicki is past it.
I think so. With Cardi B too. Yeah, I think it is with Cardi B too.
Not trying to pick a side, but yeah, I just think that's old news.
I think they're really grown women now.
Bro, they are grown women. So like, more grown, but just like
to them.
So much more success for both of them since that time. There's no reason to even go back there. You know what I mean? Like, it's old news. Like it would make, unless they wanted to reconcile for whatever reason, but we forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? I like, you had to just remind me everything that happened. That's how long.
Amazing for hip hop if they do. Great for hip hop if they do.
But you just said that she's never dropping again. Cardi B.
No, yeah, right. I don't think so either. But say there was like a reconciliation.
Yeah, that would be good for hip hop.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We can move on. You want to talk about Kanye?
Yeah, man.
This week in Kanye West.
I was gonna say, sheesh.
It's not a good one this time, right?
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. It's a lot going on.
I don't like the Donda era anymore.
Nah, tripping.
Kanye West went back on his rants on Instagram. And finally, Pete Davidson spoke up, right? Pete Davidson got in his text messages. He was like, hey, Kim's a great mom. I'm done letting you take the social media to treat us like this. I'm stepping in.
To be a father.
Hey, yo. Hey, look.
My fault. Just jokes.
First, let's just stop here. He's valid.
Who's valid?
Pete. You can do that, right? This is my girl, and now you're abusing her.
Yeah, that's normal.
Kanye say, yo, where you at?
I'll pull up on you right now, bro.
Pete posts a picture in bed with Kim.
Allegedly.
What do you mean?
He just said that I'm in the bed with your wife, but Kim ain't in the picture, is she?
I don't really think that even matters.
No. I know. I'm just saying.
I would have sent the low.
No.
Pull up here.
No, for sure.
North, you hungry? Nah, I'm just kidding, Kanye. Let's stop here again.
Okay.
Valid?
Pete?
Yeah.
Nah, that's type of shit to get your ass beat.
Yeah. whether I'm with her or not,
regardless.
We're probably gonna fight.
Yeah.
He said he's happy to see that he's out of rehab. That's what Pete said back to him, or
that's what
Kanye said to Pete,
Mm-hmm.
happy to see he's out of rehab.
Right.
And then after that, basically, Pete implies that he should go to rehab, right?
Yeah.
It's gone too far.
Yeah, man. It's gone way too far.
This isn't for us anymore.
Yeah,
It's not that it's not for us because we're sitting here talking about it. So
this is politics now at this point. You know what I mean? It's really like political. As far as like, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more. There's another individual that's involved, and that's what I mean. As far as like, it's out of people's control now at this point. But this is corny, bro. Like, Pete is a lame for that. Kanye is a lame in some situations, but like Pete, that's unnecessary.
This is lame for both of them.
Yeah.
I think, of course, this never gets this lame if Kanye doesn't start this.
Agreed.
Lame for both of them. Did you see, Kanye has this little tiff with billionaires, so he doesn't really like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is taking Pete to the moon or to space or some shit like that. It is politics.
That's what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is politics.
At this point, it's out of our hands. It's no longer, I don't know, it was ever rap, but like, it's no longer rap. You know what I mean?
So all of this in the midst is going on. Kanye West asks let me go back. All of this in the midst is going on. Trevor Noah decides he wants to reply to this on his show, The Daily Show. Of course, he talks news. Of course, he's gonna reply about this. Right. He said Kanye is becoming belligerent in his attempts to win Kim back. Some would say that's true. Seems like it. Of course, Kanye didn't like it. He called him a coon on Instagram. Instagram blocks his account. So then he looks to perform at the Grammys, and they deny him based off of his suspension from Instagram and his words to Trevor Noah. Fair?
Because Trevor Noah is hosting the Grammys.
Right. My apologies.
Right. Fair. Yeah.
Just based off the word coon?
Yeah. there's a lot of traffic that Kanye generates, you know what I mean?
Good and bad, but right now the connotation on Kanye is very negative.
Yeah, so just a lot of people are gonna see whatever he does. So when you post something like that from Instagrams, Facebook, trying to keep it positive, yeah, you gotta let that.
Is this Nominati?
No, it's still Numinati. Don't you ever forget it, neither, nigga.
My bad.
I should have came this up with my ski mask on, nigga.
You right. It's been hot as hell in here. I don't have too much more to say on Kanye.
Nah, I just that's what I meant as far as it being political. The whole Grammy situation. I kind of just want to talk about that a little bit. When you can't perform at the Grammys, when they cancel you or whatever, that's why I say like it's out of our hands. It's no longer rap. This is political.
I'm glad we're staying on this. Go ahead. You got more?
No, that's basically just what I wanted to touch. I wanted to bring that back from earlier because I said I was going to explain it, but that's what I mean. Like when you get to a certain level, when you got money, you know what I mean? When you reach that status, it's controlled by other people that we don't even see, that you don't even know their names. You'll never be in a room with them. It's out of our hands. So I don't know where this goes from here. His whole situation with Kim and Pete. Kim got on the interview we watched as well.
I had a Grammy tip.
Okay, I'll let you get to it. I'm just saying, like, it's I don't know where this goes, man. There's so much going on now. I can't even keep up with it, but go ahead.
Who's so we on in this? Just because we understand why they're doing this, but in the same instance, is it not fuck the Grammys all the time anyway?
So, yes. So, if you're asking me whose side am I on, if it's Kanye and the Grammys, I'm on Kanye's side.
Okay. I don't have a side to pick right now just because I need to do more digging on this, but
I'm on Kanye's side because
I'm never on the Grammy side, really.
That's just my stance. Like, they already shun us as far as the Grammys. They don't give us a slot on TV. You know what I mean? I don't know if they do now, but remember at one point they used to cut it off when
slight. We get like the very beginning of,
you know.
Yeah.
And then as far as sometimes the people who win, you know, should or shouldn't, that's up to us. That's our opinion. But sometimes, you know, they give it to somebody because of their status or because of their ethnicity when it really should go to this person because their work of art is better. Like, this is the best album, the Macklemore situation. Like, he won a fucking Grammy over Kendrick Lamar. Like, nigga.
I'm glad we weren't, like, old enough to be potting when that shit happened.
But it's just little shit like that. So, yeah, it's always been fuck the Grammys, bro, because they never want to give us a chance anyways. And then when you give them an excuse, though, and Kanye's...
That's what I was saying. When you give them, you see both sides.
Right, yeah. When you give them a reason, of course they're going to go this way.
Immediately.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just politics 101.
So they bar him from the Grammys.
Yeah, won't let him perform, whatever, but...
now Trevor Noah says, I did not say cancel Kanye, I said counsel Kanye.
Counsel Kanye, wow.
It's late now, though.
Yeah, it's over. There's no getting better from there. Once Kanye put that FU bomb on you, you don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
you want to get in where do you want to go next? Juice WRLD? We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Nah, I actually I don't know if you've been keeping up with basketball, March Madness, but I wanted to just bring up.
Been working a lot. I've been trying to.
So yeah, I haven't been watching either. I've only seen like 1 or 2 games. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, I just don't have the time like I used to. I used to not miss a game, bro.
I have a big ass break room that like I've been trying to do my best to watch March Madness, but never mind. I think I got people that never mind. Hey guys.
Right.
Hey.
Love you.
Hey.
See you this week.
See you on Tuesday.
Right. But no, just on the basketball tip though, I just wanted to bring up the Brittany Griner situation. I don't know if you had been following that.
Yes, I've been waiting to bring this up. Okay. I was actually finding the right time to bring this up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I'll just give a brief to the audience. Brittany Griner was on her way to Russia. I don't know. This was for basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, they play, so in the offseason, the WNBA, because they don't generate as much revenue as NBA. So in the offseason, just for people that don't know, WNBA players, they go overseas and play. So they're playing year round. So that's why she is over there. But go ahead.
So Brittany Griner was traveling and she was found with, I believe, a marijuana pen, basically, in her bag. So she was immediately detained. This was on her way to Russia. She was immediately detained by Russian authorities. And this was this at the end of February or the beginning of March?
No, this was February.
This was in February. Yeah. She's been detained since then. So she's still in a Russian jail. And I don't think her next chance to get out is until like May, I think, something like that.
They just pushed it back in the last couple of days to May is like the earliest.
It's like the end of May, I think, too.
Yeah. It's a weird situation. There hasn't been a lot of communication that, you know, they won't allow a lot of visitation communication. So we don't even know her exact location.
It's a very funny situation.
It's weird, man. So
it's like one of those ASAP Rocky type of situations where you're in one of those foreign countries
and they have their rules or strict laws or whatever that's different from over here. It can get tricky.
How do we feel about her circumstance, and do we think this could have been different? Did she know she had to work on her? She knew she had to work on her.
I'm pretty sure she knew she had to work on her.
How you think you getting to work into Russia?
Into Russia. But no, man, outside of that, like this is very bad. You know what I mean?
This is very bad.
Because they're, like I said,
make an example out of her.
Yes, and there's no communication. You know, she can't talk to people on the outside. We don't know where she's at. So just pray for Brittany Griner. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how this situation could end up. So,
and I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to sound idiotic. Do you think the circumstances in which we're in with that country makes this a lot harder for her to get home?
Absolutely. You just said that they're trying to make an example. Like, of course.
I was just wanting to, throw that out there.
No, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, pray for her, because you don't know you don't know when she coming home. You know that right now they saying May, it could be longer.
That's really crazy. Like, we know that she probably shouldn't have done that, but we do really hope Brittany Griner gets home.
But that's something slight. We're not saying give her a pat on the back.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? But just because she's famous, but
I mean, it's just a little dirty.
Like, get her home.
It's really
bro.
just some weed, though.
Yeah, get her home. Like, that's just my thing. Of course, they're gonna do what they have their laws or rules for their country, and I respect that. But
yeah, they gotta bring bro home.
All right, bro, you an idiot, fam.
They gotta bring bro home for the hood.
Yeah, that's your bro.
On hood. It's my dog.
I hear you.
I'm her little partner.
It's a little woody.
We was talking about Russia, so I just want to get one of these other things out of the way.
Okay.
We're going back and forth. We're not going to talk about war, of course. But things are getting harder on us because of the wars going on, or the missile strikes, the tension. Gas prices are getting a lot higher.
Sheesh.
Have you set up your Klarna account yet?
I have not. I did not know you could get gas on Lil Way.
Man, you can Klarna your gas? Now, gas has never been that high, right? Has gas ever been this high before?
I'm probably sure that it has, but this is the highest I've seen in Texas in my life. As much as I can remember.
Listen, guys, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, we're doing better with informing you. With Klarna, you can now place basically a rental or a lease or a layaway on your gas. You can put your gas in your tank now, and then you can pay it off over time. Say you have a big truck, super duty,
heavy
duty, one of them bitches with 2 engines.
2 fucking tanks for gas.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You got diesel. You drive the Amazon truck.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You get Klarna. You can fill right up. You can pay that off like layaway, like a new pair of shoes.
You know what I'm saying? You can make payments on your
like
gas.
mom's TV last Christmas. You could do it the same thing.
The exact same way. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting it on credit.
Good idea, bad idea.
Bad idea.
This is a terrible idea.
Niggas not finna pay this.
And you're not gonna pay this back.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get credit dinged for that gas you spent back in 22?
And you're gonna be pissed off.
Back in spring 22? Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, it's crazy, man, that we're at this point. But if I see anybody with clearing at the gas station, I'm gonna have to pull them to the side, and I'm gonna have to ask them, like, did you really think about this before you decided to do this?
Nigga, get a bike.
Man,
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
So how much is gas costing you right now to fill up for your week?
Full tank, around $60.
Man,
that's something that's $25 to $30 for me at the end of the day.
Right. Normally, so yeah, it hit me 50 the other day.
Wait, what? Never mind. You're getting better miles to the gallon than I am, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 50 something. It was
okay.
It was like 50 something. And I wasn't all the way on E. So, but still, like, that's ridiculous, bro.
Okay, no, yeah, that red light was on. That orange light was on for your boy. We got to go get that.
You didn't have too much longer before you was going to be pushing out.
Never mind. I wasn't pushing it, but we was damn near pushing.
You was pushing P?
Pushing C, Chevy. Stupid.
Oh, shit.
Do we want to stay lighthearted? We can stay lighthearted.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No, sorry, I hate to break it to you. We don't have anything anything lighthearted left. Juice WRLD's album is probably something we got in there. It's on the way. We knew that there was a final, or at least one more Juice WRLD album on the way.
Yeah, didn't Baby come out and say that? Like, one, and he was going to be done?
I think so. That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
and then
what
he was finding a new artist or something like that. Or
yeah.
I'm not sure. But this should be the final album from Juice WRLD. But there have been a lot of leaks, and apparently these are more than likely leaks that are actually final cuts from the album.
Apparently.
Baby's come out and he said if there are any more leaks, there's no more Juice WRLD album. I want to hear Juice WRLD's album, but I wouldn't care if I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's my stance too.
That's no knock to Baby. Love Baby.
Yeah, but every time, or since they have really dropped since his death, I listen to it, but I'm not.
That first one after his death was probably the one I gave the most attention to.
Yeah, probably for me too. But I would be okay if we never heard any more music. Now at this point, that's my stance as well. So.
And I love Juice WRLD. I want to sit with the music that he's got forever. It's not like I want to just stop listening to Juice WRLD. I don't want to hear no more Juice WRLD. Mm-hmm. It's new Juice WRLD.
Yeah, but it's not him. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel just from a fan. It gets to a point where you don't have to do it no more, which he already came out and said just one more and that's it. But if it never comes out because niggas are still leaking his music, you know, he has that super core fan base like Playboy and them and Uzi and them. So if he decided not to do it, we would be okay. The rap game not going to take a hit because of that. You know what I mean?
I think it's probably coming from that camp. And of course, I don't doubt that camp in producing more artists. They got Kid Leroy. They're producing Kid Leroy, or they're bringing him up.
Yeah.
Outside of touring, things like that, which was amazing and like probably the bulk of Juice WRLD's money. I'm not sure if the Juice WRLD thing keeps coming, except for music that's out, which is why we keep getting more music.
Right.
But I would like it to rest. I want it to rest.
Yeah, me too.
And this is the last album they're saying it should rest here.
Put it to bed. Yeah. Like if I was to hear another Mac Miller album, I would be upset.
Me too. I didn't like hearing the last one.
Yeah.
Or the last two. Was there Circles and then was there another one after Circles?
Was it?
No, I don't think so.
I thought that was it. The Circles ones was the one that they dropped because that's
what
he was working on it.
Yeah, it was Swimming and then there was Circles.
Yeah, Swimming and Circles. Yeah, that was his concept. But yeah, I wouldn't want to hear another Mac Miller or Dolph. You know, the list could go on. I think it just gets to a certain point where
you couldn't do one more Dolph. They don't have.
I could do one more Dolph.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have a posthumous Dolph album, and you know that's on the way probably.
Yeah, they haven't dropped nothing, but this is gonna be the second or third Juice WRLD tape since. So that's what I'm saying. I don't need that.
And if Dolph's family, and we're gonna get into Dolph later, decided to come out and say, "Hey, no, we're not dropping any more of Dolph's music because that's what he wanted," I would salute. I would salute that. That's some take your hat off to that. Right. Like,
and especially because he already owned all his masters, so they already getting. His family's already getting the benefit of that.
Yeah, they get everything.
So they don't need anything more.
But that first posthumous album is probably the one that does insane numbers. If you want to do a posthumous album, I don't mind one.
And it has to be the best. Like,
it's got to be a collection of amazing tracks.
Like Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke's posthumous album. Well, he was already working on that album.
Right.
Pop Smoke's posthumous album was amazing. You can tell Pop is in that. Mm-hmm. So, like, I love that album.
Yeah, Mac Miller, though, he had been working on some of it. And, of course, they had to finish it. Maybe Pop Smoke's was more complete compared to Circles.
I was not a fan of Circles.
He worked on it, though, a little bit. That's why they finished it and put it out, because he was already working.
You can tell it was basically, like, not done, but there were tracks that were. I'm not a huge fan of Circles.
Yeah. I just want to bring it because I know that's one of your favorite artists ever. So I know I like hearing your stance on that.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Circles is not one of my favorite.
Yeah, that's understood though.
We can kind of move into more of the somber things. Over the weekend, I think Young Dolph's child's mother passed away. One of the mothers of his children. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my apologies. Young Thug. We were just talking about Dolph, so I kind of got mixed in there.
Did you read up on the story?
Yeah, it looks like there was an altercation at a bowling alley.
It's unfortunate. So one of like you mentioned, Young Thug's baby mothers was at a birthday party in Atlanta at a bowling alley. Gets into it with a guy inside the bowling alley for a bowling ball. Over a bowling ball. Get into it, blah blah. Gets settled. The guy goes into the parking lot. Sits in his car for like 20-30 minutes, waits for the woman to come out shoots her in the parking lot, kills her.
So he laid on her the whole time, like he was laying on her.
Waiting on her to come
Over a
outside.
bowling ball?
Over a bowling ball. Over a bowling ball. So sad, man. So sad. Now there's a mother out here. There's children out here without a mother over at bowling ball.
No, yeah, I didn't. I read, of course, like headlines and, of course, the brief statement over it was an altercation of the bowling ball. I didn't. I mean, not over the bowling ball, at a bowling alley. I didn't get into the situation like you did. That's nuts.
It's just
that's insane. I was gonna say that's sick.
Dog, like it hurt me reading it. You know, I have no relationship with these people, but when you read stuff like that and you think about just what comes after, you know, that's why I mentioned earlier the children, Young Thug, like the family. She was just going to a birthday party at a bowling alley and didn't come home.
A fun family night. One of the safest family places you can think of, the bowling alley with the family.
She went to a bowling alley and didn't come home.
And from what I also heard, she was on the phone with her mother when it happened. And her mother was able to hear her crying and her friend say that she's not breathing anymore. That's the worst.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's worse than the worst.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. Condolences.
Yeah.
For sure. To her family and Thugs. That's crazy, dog.
Man. It's just sickening. Like I said, reading it, I was just like, wow.
We can stay before we move back up. Dolph's autopsy came out. This is fucking sick, dude. Like we know how shit like this goes. But damn. Speaking of that, bro, you know I met somebody this weekend in New Roby.
For real?
Crazy, bro. All right.
Y'all chopped it up?
Yeah.
For real?
And they brought it up after one sentence. It was crazy.
Damn.
But
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Roby. Dolph's autopsy came back. He was shot 22 times at the time of his murder.
Same way I felt about the bowling alley situation. Same way I felt reading this.
That is insane. Either they let off or somebody pulled up with like a switch. Like with the switches.
You remember the gun because they had pictures of them. You remember it was like.
I didn't see the weapons themselves. Yeah. It wasn't like they were autos.
Like some Dracos type shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 22 times, man. So the shots included right back, center back, right arm, left chest, left ab, right chin, right neck, right wrist, and right shoulder.
He didn't have a shot.
22 times.
He didn't have a chance.
Man, dude. I hate it, bro. Yeah.
That's yeah, I didn't have that info until just now. That's crazy. Streets is crazy. The streets is turbulent.
Yeah, man. Stay out of it if you can.
Yeah, that's what Wallow be trying to say.
I'm a good guy.
Don't be they be saying,
hey.
This is what happened to you straight.
Right, nigga. My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white. Oh, I don't want no smoke.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunate.
You gotta stay dangerous or stay safe.
Yeah, if you didn't get the reference.
I was gonna say, if you can't stay safe, stay dangerous. That's insane. You want to move up a little bit? Can we? I think we can move out.
Say let's bring the spirits back up, man. Let's get some good vibes.
We really can't bring it too up. We still got issues.
Yeah, go ahead.
You saw Lotto's interview, Mulatto's?
I did.
That was a Big Boy in the neighborhood, I think.
Big Boy, yep.
I fuck with Big Boy.
Yep. Shout out neighborhood.
Do you want me to play it or do you want to?
No. I sent it. I heard it.
Okay.
So we could just go in on it.
She did an interview with Big Boy and she started talking about her new album coming out. Mm-hmm. And she went into the fact that she has a feature with a specific male artist on the album. Correct. And she said she had a really hard time clearing it because he wouldn't respond to her DMs. And she basically let people know that that's a real thing in this game. And it's not just this person. There's a lot of people in this game that, they try to hold off on music and agreements and partnerships until they get their palms greased, per se. I'm waiting to see this album drop, because she said the only reason why the song is still coming out on the album is because she just had to turn it in. So the person that this is going to appear on Lotto's album.
So it was actually a little bit deeper than that. So you are correct.
Oh, was it sex?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. I was just gonna add that to it. So, the male artist was giving her a hard time because he was trying to say, if I do this verse for you, or if I clear this song for you, you gotta have sex with me.
See, I had heard that, but I hadn't confirmed it. Was that also in the?
That's essentially what she was saying. Like, what
no
made
problem.
it so hard? Yeah,
No problem.
Yeah,
I was just making sure, because I saw people say that like tweets too. I just didn't want to put that out here if it hadn't been confirmed. Okay.
No, yeah, that's what she was saying. She was like, he made it hard because she didn't want to have sex with him, and she was like, I really want this song on my album. Obviously, that's what she said. It's a really good song. She likes it, but the guy was like, no, I won't clear this unless you have sex with me.
The game
ain't always pretty. This is the type of shit that
that's not either of us saying that this shit should be like that. It shouldn't be.
I'm saying, like, this is the part that I hate.
Absolutely.
This is the game that I hate.
This is the dirty side to the game.
Yeah, this is when they tell you, like, you don't know what's going on. Shit like this. So, no, this is... Bro, like... You know what I mean? I hate people... Like, I'm not that person that ever take advantage of a woman. So, when I hear these stories and when you learn shit, and you're just like, damn, people really think like that?
Yeah. I really, really, really want the album to come out. And
so you could piece up the features.
Man,
it's probably gonna be Kodak.
You think so?
I think Kodak on the album. That's the only reason why I say that.
I was speaking to my sister. She said she dates 21.
She dates 21. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's not 21 because he got a. There's a song out already with them, so it's not 21 Savage.
Okay. No, I just wanted to clear 21 Savage from that immediately, because she was saying that she's with 21, so it's not 21.
Okay, and I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. I'm gonna keep up more with Lotto's rap, but I haven't been super duper tuned into her lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that's probably why, if they are, I don't know that info.
Yeah, she's someone that could have her. She already has a lane as far as from the women rappers.
She could stick her foot in this game.
I was just going to say, Lotto could be one of those artists.
She's going to be.
On the women's side, yeah.
She's going to be. She's one of those that really just hasn't had the one big song to capture the male crowd. She got all the girls already.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So, yeah, that one song that The Best I Ever Had that brought Nicki over, or the song that Meg did with the baby. Cardi didn't need that. Cardi caught right the fuck on.
Yeah, she had a couple though. The one with 21.
The 21, but I'm saying like Bodak Yellow did it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Okay.
But she either needs that Bodak Yellow or that one song that's gonna hook her on to the male audience before she gets everybody. But it's only a matter of time. Lotto, she spit.
Yeah, I definitely have listened to some of her songs, and I think it's still just early for her right now as well. Leading up to this point, maybe with this album, it catapults her to the level that we are basically explaining. But I think the reason why, I agree that, yeah, she's going to need one of those songs as well. But I think it's still just been kind of early for her.
She's still new in this shit. I didn't want to compare her to like Corday or something like that. But
that's a good, I know what you mean.
You know that Nicki is the queen. Yeah. You know that right under that is the hottest in the game, which is Cardi. And then you got Meg under that. It still takes some time for you to wait in line and things come around to you. Lotto's going to sit at the top at some point. Yeah. It's just a matter of time for her because she's nice with it. Yeah. We can move into I want to play the video one more time just so we can go back. I want to move into Vince Staples.
The truth of the matter when it comes to hip hop, in my opinion, is like we got to stop pretending we care about these people and we care about these kids. This is a business. They want to use you and destroy you and get your money. And it's better for their business if you're dead. That's why they put out albums after you died. If they cared about you as an artist, they wouldn't do that. They would just give your parents the remainder of your contract. They would give you health insurance. They would give you life insurance. It's just, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, we just got to stop pretending that these people care about us when they're running this business. Like, when you...
I think we can stop right there. We can use Juice as an example. We just talked about Juice. Mm-hmm. Is royalties enough for a family?
No. Depending on who the artist is, no.
Okay.
Juice WRLD, yeah.
Well, Juice didn't own his masters, unless Juice had his masters through Bibby.
Okay.
I don't know if Bibby owned his masters. I don't know how that worked.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not the best one. Mac, because Mac was signed to that point with Warner.
Right. And on top of that, in Mac's situation, this was a decision made by his family.
Right. Okay.
Now, it's situational with what Vince Staples is saying, in my opinion. So in Mac's situation, his family chose to do that. In a situation where maybe it's an artist who don't own his masters, blah, blah, maybe Pop Smoke. I don't know. That's another good, because they dropped the second one, didn't they? Did they drop something else? Or no?
Pop Smoke?
Did he drop another album?
No, but I think there's one on the way, right? Or they did drop another album.
I was about to say they did drop another album. It wasn't as good as the first one.
They did drop another album.
So in that situation, I think that is kind of more what Vince Staples is alluding to. So in my opinion, in that case, everything he was saying, he got a point. Like, yeah, the labels should do more for the artists if a situation happens like that. But we know that they're not. You know, these labels, they don't care. Like he said, they don't care. They only love you when you bringing money to the table. You know what I'm saying? They love you for what you can do for them, essentially, with a lot of these labels. So what he's saying make perfect sense. Like, yeah, why don't they set up some life insurance? Why don't they set up a trust account, a trust fund for your children? You know, why don't they help out more instead of just saying, okay, we're going to drop this music just for the benefit of us?
They want the money.
Right.
It would cost too much money to get you a life insurance plan, and for every rapper that's on the label now, and for your family. Yeah. They can't set you up like they can, but they're not going to set you up like the fucking military.
No, of course not.
And I'm not saying that as a accept that and own it thing. I'm saying that's a terrible thing.
No, yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. But yeah, he's bringing up a good point. Now, some labels, of course, maybe more of your homegrown labels like PRE, you know, they're going to take care. It's
homegrown.
You know what I'm saying?
PRE,
QC, you know, they're going to take care of their
Cash
people.
Money, those types of people.
Yeah, they're going to take care of their people. When you start going to like these bigger ups like Atlantic, Sony, whoever else you want to throw in there, you know what I'm saying, Republic, I can see where this makes more sense. Where, yeah, they don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? If you no longer can hold up your end of the deal, they don't want you no more. It's the same thing with sports. You know, especially football. They only love you when you on top. Once you're not performing at that level no more, they get rid of you.
Which also supports my conspiracy theories of why rappers die before the contract end. But
what do you mean? Go ahead. Let me hear some more. Say it again.
Pac's plan was to leave death row before he.
Okay, obviously.
Rappers that, you know, start to realize what the game has done to them, mm-hmm. and they're fucked in labels and they leave.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ends bad. Listen, what y'all don't know, and I'll tip people off, and we'll get into this the day that we finally get into this. Tory just walked away from his big ass label.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, man. I had a point inside of here that I wanted to get back to that had nothing to do with this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I said Cash Money, and I meant to say this on many, many pods. Why don't we look at Birdman like Jay-Z and Puff? Why?
Wow, that's a great question.
Because before you go, the only thing that I will say that I think soured maybe why they look at him like that is the money issue with Wayne, mm-hmm. and Diddy did that with Mace and Craig Mack.
Right. No, you go ahead, go first. I'm just want to, since you asked, I want to see what you think.
I think as it pertains to producing artists and moguls, he's done it at the same high level that Jay-Z has, mm-hmm. and he's done, I think, maybe more of it than Puff.
Yeah, from the artist standpoint. Absolutely.
Now, I think unless you want to go down the chain of the artists that he has produced, when we talk about product and merchandise, you might get a better end of the deal with Jay and Puff. But as we speak about production and music and who sits up there and rap as a mogul, only in the Birdman versus Lil Wayne argument in the post Cash Money, Young Money days does that get soured. He's one of them. And the fact that the West Coast and the East Coast has this control on the narrative of rap.
Yeah. And we're I think the South, bro, don't get enough recognition.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I
Master
know where you
P,
was getting, yeah.
Master P and Birdman. Let's say Birdman first, just thinking about what he's done for rap. As a mogul, we could say that Master P too, but Birdman definitely sits with him if he's from New York.
Yeah.
If he's from California, he sits with these two rappers or these two producers, moguls.
Yeah.
Wayne, Nicki. There's nobody that was a premier artist or a headline artist from Cash Money or Young Money that's not well off anymore. Drake, Nicki, Tyga, Lil Twist is well off.
Corey Guns, nigga.
Mac Main.
Yeah.
Tez.
Yo.
The whole camp.
Gutter.
Down into these labels that are embedded in them. Like not OVO's not signed or label like contract wise with them, I don't think, but all the way down this chain, like Birdman is one of those guys. Maybe I just wanted to bring this up. We said Cash Money and it finally dinged in my head.
Yeah. Nah, that's a good ass discussion to have. But like I said, I think what it was Andre 3000 I think said it. Outkast had won like an award.
South got something. Yeah.
South got something to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the South don't get no love, man. Even Atlanta been controlling rap for so long, bro. Like, but it don't get talked about enough.
The South. I said this over the weekend to myself because all I do is sleep and eat and breathe rap and shit. Rap really wouldn't be in the same place had it not been for a Birdman, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, Gucci Mane, T.I., Jeezy, Andre 3000, Big Boy,
Houston,
Young Thug,
everybody
Future. Rap would sit in an entirely different state. It wouldn't be what it is without the South at all.
At all.
Florida, Ross, Khaled,
you know what I'm
Kodak,
saying? All that.
It just wouldn't happen. And I'm still missing artists from the 2000s.
There's so many more that we can name. I just, it's too many.
Jeez, Swisher House. Yeah. Like you just wouldn't get rap without the South.
Yep.
And in the midst of that, one of the biggest kings besides Master P, we'd say, or even bigger than that, if we speaking money wise, Birdman and Ronald Williams.
Yeah.
They should sit with Puff and Jay.
I'm not disagreeing at all. And I think one day it's gonna happen. I think maybe the Lil Wayne situation soured some people. And then just maybe not even that. Maybe just how everybody before that was just breaking away from Cash Money. You know?
Yeah.
Drake, Nicki, like everybody was separating themselves from Cash Money at a certain point before the whole Wayne situation came out. So
Bad Boy is the same way.
Has it been recently though? I know back then with
that's
the Maze.
Because Bad Boy is not that big of a record label musically anymore. But if you think about Mace, if you think about the Craig Mack days,
no, yeah, I know.
It didn't happen like that. I'm not even gonna speak for Big and Kim.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now why he wouldn't have gotten the recognition, and I can't pin it down to anything. He deserves to be there. Yeah, outside of the South, just not getting respect. Birdman, Baby, and Slam, they need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? We need a documentary.
Yeah.
The Cash Money blueprint. So Wayne talked about this in his I Am Athlete interview, but he talked about the blueprint because they asked him like, how would you able to find Drake and Nicki and Tyga and all these artists for the Young Money. And he was just like, nigga, I learned it from Baby and Slim. He was like, what they did for me, the Cash Money blueprint, he said, I just followed that.
And that's funny because I watched a documentary and I listened to Baby and Slim say, we learned this blueprint from Master P. Like,
it's the South, bro.
It's the South.
Come on, man.
And if we're speaking about, I'm sorry. This is why I'm so the South. I love Jay-Z, love Puff, and everything that they're doing for the culture still. And I hope they keep doing everything they're doing for the culture.
Right.
Not Birdman. Master P is the one, the chosen one.
Yeah.
Master P is a king. Like doing all of this on his own, taking the power solely back into his hands.
Yeah.
The way that he's gotten his merchandise and his product into commercial America.
Yeah, into places that we ain't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
And even if I feel like he's the type of, it's not a social media for celebrities, but like he's like a shadow banned celebrity.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's still getting his.
He actually may be doing more than the people who are so-called acclaimed the ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely Master P. Master P made it to the league, bro.
Master P made it to the league and left and did something else.
Right. He said, nah, I'm cool. I don't like all the trap.
Well, was he already rapping by that point?
I don't know. It was really like early stages of our lives.
Yeah.
So I really don't know too much about it, but I've seen the pictures of him with the Raptors. I think.
I've seen it. Yeah.
But yeah, man, the South just need more love, man. But back to what I was saying, just about the blueprint. He kind of talked about it, and he was just, bro, Wayne was like 14 when
he kissed him. Oh no, never mind.
Nah, he was like 14 when what was it? The Block Is Hot came out.
Yeah, or 500 Degrees. It was The Block Is Hot.
But man, he kind of just like told a little bit of that time period, and he was just like, nigga, when I will go into school, like I'm on the TV. He's like, I'm walking through the hell, like nigga. But the way that they set up Cash Money, he was like, man, they had so much respect for like him and his family, all the artists. So Juvie at that time, BG, Wayne, he told her like everybody, like when they came to the studio, he was like, nigga, they put us to work.
And they was competing with each other in that booth. They put
us to work, yes, because everybody come from a different life. Wayne is 14, 15, still in middle school, high school. So he like, Wayne only got a certain window.
Wayne was not the star of Cash Money back then. Man. That shit was for Juvie.
But like when he broke it down, he was like, there's a certain window where he would have to go back home because I got to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, he was at school.
And then you get Juvie, bring him from the streets and BG wherever they life. So nigga, when it was studio time, like they was putting in that work.
Yeah, so, I like watching docs about Cash Money,
man,
in the beginning of the Hot Boys.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry,
Right.
What were we talking about?
I don't even know what we was talking about. But
was this about Dolph?
No,
this is about Vince
Staples. Yeah, I remember now. But I'm so glad you brought it up because we ain't never really had too much of a discussion about the South. We want to let y'all know, like, that's what we repping. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Texas.
No, for sure.
For the new supporters. Like, we straight from Texas with it. You see the UGK like you pointing up to, but that's how we coming, man.
It's the South.
The South got something to say.
But let's move right back up to the east.
Right back to the east side on your ass.
I think that's the last thing that we had, or do we have a couple more things that we wanted to talk about?
I think that's the last one for now, but I didn't see this. What is this about? What you about to get
So,
into?
of course, you know that Jay-Z and Rock was suing Dame Dash over that NFT for Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, okay. I think it's coming back to me now.
So there was more information that it came out, and there was a headline that was posted that this was to be squashed, and that it said basically Jay-Z and Dame Dash are in talks to settle the feud over the Reasonable Doubt NFT.
Mm-hmm.
Dame Dash came out and he responded to that on his IG. He said, "Yo, please don't believe the hype. We are nowhere near a settlement. They accuse me of doing something I did not do, and now they have to prove it. I could sell my share anytime I want, asked the judge." And Jay-Z and Biggs, if you want to settle this, holla at me. We used to hustle together. Court is corny. Let's talk like men for the culture. I dare y'all to respond. Hashtag do it for the culture.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too many words about that. What do you think?
Okay, so I do know from the very beginning there was still shares of Rockefeller that he owned.
Dame.
Right.
Okay.
He put his shares in Rockefeller up as NFTs.
Okay.
So I do believe he owns these. But there's some part of this that I guess there's a technicality.
Something.
And Jay-Z and The Rock are suing him over this.
Okay.
And this is I guess there was some false article that came out said they were reaching a settlement. Dame responds.
Yeah.
This needs to end between them two.
Yeah, man, it would be nice for them two individuals, but also for rap, if Dame and Jay-Z
and Biggs
was back. And Biggs, my fault. Shout out Biggs. But if they were just back to just being cool with each other, bro, it would mean a lot, for the game.
I understand the legality things, or if we've gotten to this point of pettiness, but I'm not taking my boy to court. I can't take my boy to court.
Yeah, and that's how Dame is approaching it. Seems like that's what it sounds like. But also that could have a negative connotation as well. Like, we don't know.
Jay could also, to this, say, we are not boys.
Right. But what I'm saying from Dame could be trying to settle outside of court for a reason.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying, like, you just don't know. You got to get more information. It sounds good from what Dame is saying right now, but Jay-Z, on the other end, they could be like, man, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? We got the proof right here, whatever. I don't know where the stance is with the situation, but it's just both sides could be looked at there.
I didn't think about it from Dame's side that he could be trying to settle out of court for settle out of court reasons. Mm-hmm. For let's not take it to court reasons.
Right. That's what I thought when I read that just now.
Okay. I didn't think about that at all.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's just... Never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
For New York, for rap, this needs to... For Rockefeller. For Jay, for Dame, for Biggs, for Cam, for Dipset, for Ye. This needs to end.
Biggs, all them, man. So imagine...
For PD Crack.
PD Crack. Man, but no, so...
For Cootie.
No, you know how Snoop just bought Death Row back?
Right.
It would be cool to see Rockefeller Records back, or like just that name meaning something in today's world.
Do you think that this was what Dame was trying to do?
Oh, I don't know. Who's to say? But I'm saying this and knowing that Jay-Z probably never does business with Dame again, even if this gets worked out and we see them shaking hands and hanging out, he'll probably never do business with him.
That's amazing though. But the same way, like say a defunct record label like Rockefeller, the same way like Death Row being turned into an NFT record label, that'd be nice. Amazing for Rockefeller Records. But I don't think Jay-Z would ever. I think Jay-Z would probably see that as tarnishing his legacy.
Yeah, I agree. He on different shit.
He's on some, this is my catalog, keep it here, Michael Jackson, Beatles shit, I think.
Yeah. Because, and that's just minute to somebody like Jay-Z. That whole NFT world, it
same way it is the Ye.
Yeah, it sound good, but
I'm focused on pushing the physical culture forward right now in Earth.
You know what I'm saying?
On Earth.
But that would be nice. That's why I just want to end it off. I would like to see a birth of Rockefeller or something out here still with the name Rockefeller. I know we have Rock Nation, but it's not the original. What was you gonna say?
I'm gonna get my rock chain from Walmart. I'm ordering that this weekend.
4 p.m.
Yeah, it's like 4 p.m. I'm ordering my rock chain.
You know, I used to have the 50 Cent chain back in the day that spun.
He had one?
It was like, it was fake, of course.
Like the one he would wear?
Yeah, it was fake, but it was spin. You know what I'm saying? It said 50 Cent going through that hole.
You thought you was 50?
Oh, yeah. You couldn't tell me I wouldn't.
I was Boward.
Bro, yeah, did we talk about that earlier? That's because we just brought up the name, but did we?
I didn't confirm it, so like we don't have to.
Oh, okay. We didn't even bring up the whole situation, did we? Lil Baby and Jada.
I didn't know the entire situation though.
Oh, I don't either. they beefing out on social media again, and now it's over, and now everybody picking sides again. Like whatever, bro.
Yeah, I didn't.
I stay out of that. I really stay out of that. Yeah.
I didn't even see it. I just saw Bow Wow. You know, they said streets saying Bow Wow's on fire out here.
He always on fire.
Hey, fuck with Bow Wow. Bow Wow's that nigga. Y'all try to slight Bow Wow. One day we're gonna get on here and have an entire Bow Wow big up.
Man, did we not pod about the verses? We did pod about the verses.
No, right, but no.
But no, I know what you mean. But y'all know my stance. I posted the video of me singing Bow Wow. Like, nigga, Bow Wow to who do you go up against for that verse? Soulja Boy.
Yeah, we won't do it today, but we'll have a Bow Wow talk.
Let me hold you. Don't play.
You good?
Yeah, I'm straight by my fault.
We're gonna start doing this different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. We're gonna end it right here,
Yes,
and then we're
sir.
gonna get into our outro songs of the week. So this has been episode 124 of the Riding Grind. Whoa.
You're right.
This has been episode 124 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick.
Cari, we checking out.